I actually have to go. Okay, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
outside.
Okay. Yeah, like we're having a Veterans Day thing at our school, and we're also learning about Vietnam. And like our teacher's like, okay, does anybody have any Vietnam facts? And I just like started like, well, in Vietnam, like I started listing out all these facts. I'm like, well, my grandpa was in Vietnam, so I know a lot about this stuff, and I've seen a lot of the pictures. Like I'd never met him because he died of Agent Orange when my mom was 13 on his way to the hospital to die. So like I was like spitting out all these facts and stuff, and like we have his dog tags, we have his pictures and all his letters and stuff, and like I feel bad that I've never met him, so like I cry about it. I've never met him, and he sounds really cool to a point where like I want to know him, and I never get a chance to. And then after that day, my mom never saw her siblings. Like after the funeral and stuff, my mom never saw her mom again or her siblings, because like they all got split up into different parts of the family. And my mom went with her grandma and stuff, and she'd tell us all these. And my mom would tell us stories. Like, and I'm like, and I wish he could be here for Veterans Day, as I know he'd like now like my grandpa was in the military for like a month, and then he quit because he couldn't handle it. I remember my other grandpa. But then there's some people who aren't in my family, but they're like veterans and stuff. So like I respect them, and they're like my family. So like I invite them to stuff like that. Like they deserve the honor. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Like my mom's uncles and stuff, they were all they were each in a different branch of the military, and her dad was in the Marine Corps. And so like I think some of her uncles are still alive, and I think a few of them died. But one of them, when he came back, he played with Chicago. Like he played in the band for 25 to 64, and he kind of helped write it. Yeah, and his first instrument was French horn, and I play French horn, and he's really musical, but I've never met him, and like I really want to, but I don't know if he's one of the ones that are dead. That's the only thing. Yeah. Yeah, he passed when my mom was 13. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, like I favor my mom's family much more. I don't see them, but like I know a lot about them, and the one time I spent a week with them, like we went down to Missouri, and like they all flew up from Texas and down from Michigan and New York, and like they come from all over, like they're everything. They know how to like, most of them are either missionaries or just like migrated and like just live in America now. Because my mom's grandpa came from the Czech Republic, and so like I met them all, and they're so nice, and they don't drink like a lot. They're like maybe like one glass of wine and that's it. But they're so like religious and all that, and they actually care about me. Or my dad's family, he said he would he bought Phantom of the Opera tickets just for me and him, and he used them on his girlfriend. He was hiding that he was dating and we caught him, and now he's introducing us to her, and now they're just getting married and soon next year, and all these different things. And like my dad's family hates me, but my mom's family loves me, and I just like my mom's family more, probably because I connect with them better. He's getting married. We have no choice with the. We have no choice of like this. I hate her. Yeah. So what I said is my dad's devil and her demons. Yeah, they're all bad, and like the kid's backsass, and like two of them are older. Like there's like her two older kids are older than my brother's sister and me, and then her two younger kids are younger than us. So like we are in the middle, and then her older kids and younger, like it's like that. And I just wish I wasn't a part of this family. I wish I acted my oldest brother. He's like, you know what? You were adopted. And like I actually wish I was adopted. So like, and we like I've had to go talk to the judge, and he hasn't done shit about it, and I might have to go back, and they don't listen. Like they think I'm just a little kid. And like once I turned 12, I was like supposed to be able to choose which house I wanted to live at. Never happened. Same thing when I was 13 and 14, and it's never gonna happen. And like no, they like when I went back to talk to the judge, I was 10, and like I knew what was going on because it was like 2 years. Like and I knew pretty much everything. Like it wasn't like you couldn't hide anything from me. As a child, like I was like one like who can stare into your soul until you break, and I still practically am. And the judge, he was asking questions, but it was more like, oh, so how was school and how's school going and all this. And it wasn't like things like that. And then when the lawyers tried talking to me, the judge would interrupt them and totally just like he doesn't want me to say my opinion. And my brother said he did the same thing. And now I kind of want to F-bomb him, but I don't think that's like something that I want to do. Like I want to, but I don't want to. There are so many people throughout this divorce. Like there's people who don't understand, or like counselors. I've been called an unstable emotional teen who just can't get it and needs to go to counseling. And I'm like, oh, ouch, just for saying like my dad, like with my whole situation. Or like that I called the cops on my dad, and they're like, ooh, that's weird. Or like I told them the situation with my dad, but my dad's like happy with all that, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like my dad, he puts on this face of happiness to people, but I can make him mad if I breathe the wrong way. Like I can just make him mad like that, and I don't like really care. I mean, I've lived with it for a little, been on 6 years now. Yeah. 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 Like, yeah, my dad's never been like a father figure. I knew I had a dad, but I didn't meet him until I was like first grade. And that, like, he was still gone a lot, and he abused my mother and all that, and like all these different things. And I'm like, I knew, like, when I was younger, I was like more aware of abuse and stuff, and where all my friends were like acting as kids and having normal families. Like, my mom had to teach my dad how to cook, teach my dad how to do laundry, teach my dad how to like unplug a toilet from being clogged, and like all these, yeah, like basic stuff. So my mom can do, like, my mom used to drive race cars when she was younger. Yeah, and she said that she wasn't like gonna compete or anything, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, I did not know she did this. Like, I see pictures of race cars, and she was a model at one point, and I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, oh my gosh. And then my dad, he was in band for 1 year and dropped out. He was in football for 1 month and dropped out. He has a history of dropping out. Then once he divorced my mom, I was like, okay, maybe this will be better. And it got worse, and I'm like, well, if he lays a hand on me legally, like if he like hits me or leaves a bruise, and I take a picture of it or call the cops or run. We live right by a fire station, so if I were to sprint down there and show them, my dad's automatically going to jail, and his girlfriend can't punish us. Like, his family can't like touch us, like lay a hand on us. So like, they're afraid to hug us now, because I have like sensitive skin to the point where if you like, even if you like, I don't know, but like I just bruise easily. So like they're like afraid to touch me because I'm so fragile. But I don't mind it. I kind of laugh at them every time. They're like, I'll say some smart ass thing, and they'll like raise their hand to slap me, but then they put it back down. It's kind of funny to watch sometimes. Sometimes the situation of Parents of Divorce is kind of funny. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't really care for the battle pass anymore. No, you don't have to. No. No, you don't have to. No, you seriously don't have to. Okay. But you don't have to. Like, I don't really care. Okay. You didn't have to. Yeah. Yeah. It didn't pop up yet. Do you want to like play a round of like squads or duos or something and see if it pops up afterwards? Okay. Alright. But you seriously didn't have to, like... Okay. Yeah. Like right now, my dad's girlfriend and my dad's devil and demons are over. I refuse to call her. Well, I made a nickname for her, bitch, but I call her that around my dad, and she's too afraid to tell her dad to tell my dad because she knows that if she she's just too afraid of me, I guess. Like every time, she does my laundry for my dad, like even though I do my own practically, and she's like too afraid to come into my room even to give it to me. Like, I don't know what I did, but I scared the fuck out of her, and I'm kind of proud of myself. Yeah. Yeah. Like for me, dance music and video games are my escape. 'Cause it gets me weak and all that. I tried getting a gun, but this guy got to me before I got to the gun. Oh. That's funny. Yeah, he's fighting in the middle. Yeah. Is it a bad time to mention I'm afraid of bunnies? I'm afraid of bunnies, toasters, mascots, needles. Yeah, clowns. Clowns. I don't like clowns. I'm afraid of toasters. Like any other person can like make freaking toast, but every time I see a toaster I freak out. I don't even know. I think it's like every time it pops up, it freaks me out because I don't know what's happening. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that's the reason. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. My dad's girlfriend hates mayonnaise, so every time I make her a sandwich, I put mayonnaise in it. I don't like her. I hope she knows that. I'm gonna make her life terrible. Yeah, my dad, like, I've told my dad many times I hate her, and he did not care about my opinion, and he proposed to her, and I'm like, well, I guess he wants to have the wedding at, like, the lake house, like, not a traditional wedding, and they want me, I'm not going to be in the wedding, but they want me to wear the bridesmaid dress. Well, look who's taking a swim in the bridesmaid dress before the wedding. Yeah. 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 Like, sometimes he shows his loves, other time he doesn't. And I'm like, okay. Today, like, every day, every time he sees me, like, when it's his time, like, if my brother drives me home from school, he'll look at me and then he suddenly gets in a bad mood. I'm like, okay, love you too. I'm just kind of smiling. I'm like, I don't really care. I'm like, it's either you're afraid of me or you just hate me, but I know you love me. And I know my mom loves me a ton because I can tell her anything and she will help me through it. And what she's from the South and now she's stuck in Nebraska until my youngest sister's 19. But she is the sweetest person ever. Yeah, she wants to go back to Florida. And I got her southern accent, so if I get super mad or I read books out loud, it pops. I kinda like it though. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I just want to live in Texas. I don't know why, but when I went there, I loved it. Like, I'm still obsessed with it. Like, I look through the pictures and all that. And I was only like 7, I think, and I still remember it. I remember going on the ferry and seeing the dolphins and having McDonald's and all that. I have minis for you. And it was my first time having water. I don't have any minis for you. There's some minis back here. Where are they shooting from? Our teammate is carrying us. Oh, he's on the hill. I don't know either. I only have like 2 shotgun shells and 1 shotgun shells. Oh, nope, he is not. That's chill too. Yeah, like some of my mom's family already started making my room for college and said that they'll help me pay for it even if I don't get a scholarship. And like they already decorated my room. They're like, so what color did you want? Or like, what color? And I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys don't have to do that now. And they're like, oh yeah, we know, but why not? And I love Southern hospitality. They're so much nicer than most Midwestern people. Yeah. Yeah. Knocked one. I'll be over to help you guys in a minute, but I'm gonna heal up first. I'm in a good spot for you once we are done. No, our teammate's down. Hey, I have some meds for you if you need some. Oh, not. There's somebody right here. These guys had to build on me. Not this guy. Got him. Another trucker that scared me. Whew. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, for me it's not showing. It might just like I might have to restart my app, like I might do that later though. Okay. Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I haven't drank water since this morning. Oh shoot. My bad decisions. I'm gonna go look. I said my bad decisions. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna run downstairs and do the bottle of water. I just went downstairs, ran in the pantry, and turned on the living room light because I heard something. And the two little demons are asleep. And I turned the light on, and I was like, oh. Like, I woke one of them up, and I just sprinted back up the stairs. I'm like, it wasn't me. I didn't know they were sleeping, so in my defense, it wasn't my fault. I don't think they will. I mean, they wake me up at 6 a.m. every time they spend the night. They are like they are 6 and 9, and they don't like sleeping. Or they don't understand the saying, everybody else is sleeping, so shut up. Yeah, the freaking schedule's kind of messed up. So it's like there's times where I'll be like, hey, like my online friends will be like, hey, I can't play, and they'll be like, well, I'm like, well, let me tell you about the story. Or like my real friends, sometimes I have to hang out, like I can't hang out with them, and then I have to like, some days I have to stop over at my mom's or my dad's just to get something that I need for the other person's house. Like, if I have a concert, most of my, like, my dad doesn't really buy me clothes, he mostly buys my sister clothes, so, like, I go to my mom's mostly, and I like, stuff for, like, the weekend, or I have, like, a few clothes over here, so I'm like, okay, that's it, and then or, like, my friends will bring me some of their clothes, even though they're, like a foot taller than me, anyway, I'm fine with that, like, I don't care. Yeah. Mother freaking trucker. I was just about to heal up when this guy saw me pickaxe his teammate to death while his teammate was trying to shoot me with a shotgun. I think he's a noob. And he's over here with his shoes. Much. I'm gonna go sit in the garage. There we go. Haha, you lost me. Oh, never mind, he found me. I crawled away and I hid in the garage, and he opened the garage and he saw me, and I'm like, oh, well. I hate that when I hear somebody or hear something but I can't find them. I'm gonna mute my mic for a second so I can drink some water. Just give me a second. Okay, so now I'm pretty sure I won't pass out. Oh my gosh. Okay. He must have ran off, like, to go reboot him somewhere else, probably, or something. Yeah. Yeah. So, like, once it senses, like, combat, right? Like, thank you. Like, combat by. Like, it just stops. Thank you. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever heard of them. Like, I'm obsessing over, like, 2 other celebrities, and I don't know why, but I watched the Spider-Man movies, and they got me hooked on Tom Holland. And then there's another one. He's like a TikTok star, but I don't have TikTok. I just randomly came across him one day, like, when I was talking to, like, my friend was scrolling through TikTok. I'm like, oh, he's kind of cute. And then I realized, like, he had a YouTube channel and all that. And I'm like, oh, well, he only posted one thing, and it was, like, what I like in a girl. And I'm like, oh, yes, for your first YouTube video, that is such a great idea of what to post. Yeah. 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 My mom used to, like, she was crazy over Adam Sandler for the longest time. And, like, she said when she was younger, she was like, she likes him now. Every time we watch a movie, she's like, oh, do you know, like, I used to have a crush on him. And I'm like, yes, I know, Mom. She's like, and I'm like, Mom, do you still kind of like him? And she's like, what? No. No, totally not. Like, mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, we watched bedtime stories, me and like, I was just, like, at home because I got sick one day at school, but, so I went home, and, like, I just went to lay in bed and just watched Netflix, and I watched bedtime stories, and, my mom came and she's like, oh my gosh, that Adam Sandler. I'm like, I think so, and she's like, oh yes it is, and she's like telling me stories about how she used to have like a massive crush on him, and I'm like, Are you sure about that? Yeah. 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 Mhm. Yeah. 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 Like, yeah. Like one of my friends online, he lives in Vegas, and another kid lives 2 hours away. I'm not sure how this relates to the conversation, but being in Las Vegas just brought this up. So he lives in Las Vegas, and this other kid lives 2 hours away, and he's like, my brother's gonna come to your house and adopt you. I will find you if you run away. It was just kind of funny. Let me get out of this way. Where's his buddy? He lost his friend. Yeah. Yeah, his stuff's there. But I don't know his buddy is. No, no. Okay. I have 15 bandages, 2 medkits, and 6 minis if you need it. I will need a medic. Oh, so he'll have to get. Oh, he's right here. I feel like he's getting pushed in. He's right. Oh! I mean, I'm just going for a walk, bringing my pet along. When I got shot at, he got hit and not me. I'm down on the ground with him. Ooh. It was good. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I can go as long as I want on my dad's weekends. My mom's weekends I'll fall asleep like right after school and sleep until the next day. It really just depends.
I think didn't you fall asleep one time? I think we were all playing. You did once. Maybe I could be wrong. You're another person.
Like, I try my best not to fall asleep on what? Like, for me, like, all my friends can stay up, pull all-nighters. The closest I've been to an all-nighter was 4:30 in the morning, and that was on a school night. And I had to get up at 6 that next day, so I only got an hour and a half of sleep. It actually wasn't. I was really energized in class and stuff. It was weird. And then the next day I crashed. It was... Yeah, like, I can take 3-hour naps and not wake up until somebody wakes me up. I can sleep the whole day through. Yeah. 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 Mhm. I yeah, yeah, like I have memories of it. Very faint, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, like now, like there's no like at my high school there's no parties, like people aren't like that. It's just like go hang out and drink a little. That's it, like nothing, like no parties. And I was like, oh maybe I'll go to a party, and then like people are like, yeah, there's no parties, they stopped doing that. I'm like, wow. That was the high school experience I was waiting for. I am the nutcracker. That scared her. I got killed by a pickle, sour pickle 860. They're all in the The nutcracker. Okay. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I'm obsessed with the Fast and the Furious movies at the moment. Yeah. I'm I don't know why, but like I have seen up to 4. Like I need to watch 5, but I started watching 5 today in school because like found out like a free movie streaming thing on our Chromebooks. And now I don't know where I am in the, like I don't know what's going on in this series, so now I'm gonna watch back like 4, maybe 3. Like I know what happens in yeah. And so like now I think I'm just gonna watch like Fast and the Furious 4 again because I know what happened in 2, 1, and Tokyo Drift. So just yeah, maybe I got me hooked on it. Yeah. Oh. I got a scar on top of this thing, but then it fell, and now my teammates and I fell trying to get it. I'm That's so sad. That was so sad. You can have it if you want it. No, it's right here. I just like fell. I was like, I need to get that before our teammate does, and then the teammate didn't get it, and I killed myself. You can have it if you want, I don't really care. Thank you. For a second, I thought our teammate was twerking, and I was so confused. I was like, what? I'm gonna go find a shotgun before I just sit in that pool for a while, and then I will be okay. Yeah. Oh, I got a shotgun. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Plot twist. Mhm. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Like there's those obvious traps that are on the ground or on the ceiling of like a house maybe in a game. And my friends will just laugh at me because I'll walk into them after they say, oh, there's a trap there, don't walk into them. Yeah. I'm getting shot at. Yep. Hey. This one. Got him. Yep. Yes, I am, and I'm proud. Not like my brother's like, you're trash, and I'm like, well, I'm getting better. It's better than walking around like a noob. Like my sister, I got her and my cousin hooked on it, and then my sister like got her first kill, and my cousin got mad because she couldn't get her first kill. So I got a kill for her, and she's like, yeah, I got my first kill, and I'm like, sure, just keep thinking that as long as you're happy. Yeah, and like one time, it was like a 50v50, like when that game mode first came out, me and my friend were like playing it, and we're like, okay, we're just gonna revive people just to be nice, so like they don't die. And I just ended up killing like 15 of the other team at once. I'm not sure how I did it, but I was really proud. I got in the zone, and it was amazing. I was so happy. I got hit by a boat. Yeah. I'm just gonna like go into the swamp and start like breaking trees for mats and stuff. Okay, so like we can drive boats in Nebraska if you're 14, but my birthday was just like under the due date of like signing up for the classes and being 14. So I'm gonna take it when I'm 14, about to turn 15, and it really annoys me that I was just a little bit too young for that class. But now I get to take driver's ed and to drive a boat at the same time, so it's okay. Well, I already do drive the boats, it's just I can't legally, and if the lake were to find out that I was driving, they would probably like, yeah. Yep. Yep. And then I can just get my boat's license at 14. My brother, he's 16. He got his pilot's license at 14. He got his boat's permit at 15 and his driver's license at 16. He's in this like, no, he went to, like, there's a Civil Air Patrol thing, and it like helps, it's like for people who, like kids who want to know more about the Air Force, and like they fly planes and they do like drills and all that, and he passed tests and stuff, and then like he has to have like a pilot in the plane, but he can drive it by himself, like he can fly it by himself. Like it's not like a permit. If they needed him, he could technically fly it. Like it's kind of like a permit, I guess. Like I don't know how to like really explain it, but on his driver's license he has something where it says like, oh, he can fly a plane, and I'm like, I don't feel like flying. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah. Okay. Like, I was there when my brother had to take his test when he was learning, and they stalled the plane, and my brother was the one who got it the fastest. And I was like, Oh, there's a few squads over there. I said there's a few squads over there.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. I'm gonna like kind of swim up there and see if I can kind of get like a better. Got him. I don't know if anybody else is here. I don't really think so. Oh, I got a legendary shotgun now. Okay. He's not up here. I have a lot of mats I can give you. Yeah. Yep. Oh, okay. Yep. I got a lot from killing that one guy. Yeah. Okay. Have to beware of that. One second. I'm gonna eat that here up there. Oh. There is a John Wick skin. There's John Wick's low. I have no clue how we didn't take damage or die from that. Oh, there's more than one John Wick. Oh, my brain hurts. Yeah, that is kind of confusing. I have no faith in this guy. Hey, it's me when I first started. Like, I could barely even build a wall or a stair. And now I can build both. Yeah, I'm on Builder Pro. Yeah. Yeah. Like, my brother, he set it up for me the day I, got Fortnite, and he set it all up. He set my whole account up. I just had to choose my name and all that. And he set up my PlayStation, which I didn't mind, and now he's teaching me how to do stuff. And I'm like, sweet. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I have no hand-eye coordination for that, like only for controller. Yeah. 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 Like I've been playing like just on controller games since my brother like first had his GameCube, and I still play on his GameCube. My favorite game on there is Need for Speed Most Wanted because yeah, I just like racing and beating my brothers. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yep, good night.